Celebrating 30 years of democracy, young people who attended Freedom Day celebrations at the DA's rescue campaign say, although South Africa has made gains in attaining freedom, the youth needed more opportunities to fully experience true economic freedom, as many were without jobs. Some were optimistic about a better future and said the DA was up to the task to create employment under Chris Pappas, the Umgeni municipality mayor and the party's premier candidate in the province. They say they will cast their vote next month to ensure their wishes are fulfilled.
I think I have a bit of mixed feelings actually. I think it's great that we get to celebrate and commemorate this day, but I also think that a lot still needs to be done. I mean, it's a very momentous occasion for us to have had freedom for this long, but there's still a lot of things that we're not free from, especially if you look at the financial circumstances of most South Africans within the country. I think those are the chains that we still need to untangle from those people. But I think in the spirits of celebration, I think it's great that we can come here and be different races, which we couldn't do before, which is what those people fought for. But I am a bit disappointed about where we are as a country.
There's no dignity and there's no freedom living off grants, you know. Young people want jobs, they want to live off paychecks, they want the dignity of that, being able to provide food for their families, for their mothers, their fathers, their siblings, and so I think that even though we have come a long way as a country, we need a new government that can actually provide jobs and create economic freedom for the people of South Africa.
And no, I don't think we are completely free. I think, as we heard today, so many youth without jobs, so many people without jobs, access to healthcare, proper quality education. How can we say that we are free if we don't have all these things? So what we do need is a new government, and what we do need is a government that cares and that can reinvigorate that dream of 1994 and bring that to the fore. And I believe that that is what we are fighting for as the youth today.
The DA leader says South Africa's future is pinned on the safety for all and on job creation to alleviate poverty and inequality.
This is a day that commemorates 30 years of our democracy. On this day, it's important to think back to what the country voted for on the 27th of April, 1994. Now, as much as that day was about celebrating equality, diversity and democracy, it was also about the most important freedom of all, and that is economic freedom. In 1994, millions of South Africans flocked to polling stations to vote for a new future, a future where everyone would have the financial means to live a life of dignity. They voted for economic freedom because true freedom is only possible when you have a job to meet the needs of your family and to build a stable and better future for you and your family. Freedom without a job is a form of abuse.
The DA says over 30 million people in the country live in poverty and urged its members to turn hope into true freedom by voting in next month's general elections. For SABC News, I'm Jade Paulser in Durban.